Hello, hello, hello to the goats, greatest of all time. That would be you, and you, Capricorn. Also, gods. Look at these cards flying out. We're going to leave those cards right there because they got something to tell us. First things first, I see a lot of y'all sleeping a lot better. All right, now. All right, Capricorn, let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Caps. Yes, Capricorns, greatest of all time, sea goats in every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. More cards are flying out. I see victory for a lot of you all in every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Yes, Capricorns, we are in a gibbous moon, a waxing gibbous moon to be exact, and we have 4 planets that are retrograde. We have Jupiter, we have Saturn, we have Pluto and Mercury that are retrograde. Mercury is about to go station direct in a couple of days. But yes, indeedy, your ruling planet is retrograde right now, so your focus should be on your money. Yes, nice, nice, nice. These cards are the Light Sears Tarot deck by Chris Ann. These cards right here are the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Joe Pyle. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below because this, goats, greatest of all time, is a general reading. So just take what resonates with you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bam. Here we go. Queen of Swords. Yes. So, Capricorns, you all are nurturers by default, right? You all want to nurture everybody around you. But now, your focus has changed. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. So, Queen of Swords is a person who is sitting on their throne, especially for those of you all who are on the cusp, right? And I'm not saying that this is, some of you all have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in your chart, but let's say you're a Capricorn on the cusp of an Aquarius. You're learning how to really fully balance out that energy. And this is for even if you're not a cusper, if you're a Capricorn and you're not on the cusp of, any sign, you are still learning how to balance out your energies, right? The Queen of Swords did not become Queen of Swords by being a person who is passive, somebody who is an over nurturer, knowing that there's people in your life who have taken advantage of you. And I'm getting real strong family members who have taken advantage of some of you all, and you're just giving and giving and giving and giving. You're playing Santa Claus to people's kids, and I don't celebrate holidays, but playing Santa Claus to people's family members, to their kids, and when your birthday or when your Father's Day. And by the way, happy Father's Day to a lot of fathers out there, to all the fathers out there, whether you are a father figure or a father, happy Father's Day to you. I'm talking to you and you. You all have done things for people, or even if you have just like Mother's Day comes around, Father's Day comes around, different things come around where it comes to celebrating you, they're nowhere to be found. Their money is looking funny, the change is looking strange. They have every excuse under the sun for not supporting you, right, Capricorn? But so now you are balanced out your energy. You are still very friendly, you're still very approachable, but you got that sword in your hand and you will quickly cut somebody off, right? Quickly cut them out of your space if they are coming to you with a different BS belief system, right? So you're listening to your ancestors. Let's move these cards around so we can make some room here so we can talk about it. Yes. You got to remember who you are, right? Plus, we're moving towards a full moon, so more things within you are being illuminated. More people around you are being illuminated. So you're seeing exactly who's who, so you won't have a problem. You'll be able to see, I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. I can really, really see who is who. Yes. And we're looking at the Queen of Wands. A lot of y'all are feeling so much better since you made that change. You made that change to say, hey, listen, I am no longer over nurturing somebody else's belief system if it is not in alignment with mine. I'm not even wasting my time and energy. The reason why I say that we are gods is because we are creators, right? And you got to know who you are. A creator is a person or thing that brings something into existence, right? You wanted more peace, you brought it into existence. That makes you a creator. You're not someone else's god and they are not yours. But you brought that thing into existence. You said, hey, I want more peace. I created the peace. I want more money. I created that. I want to feel it. I want more security. You created that. You are a creator. And this is the end result of it. You feeling happy, magnetic, free. You took action. Action is you tapping into your divine masculine side of yourself. Again, you are no longer nurturing stuff that has created friction in your life. And look how you feeling. Look at y'all out there wearing yellow today. Somebody got some yellow somewhere. Got their amethyst in their hand. Right. This is you. This is Aquarius's card. This is Uranus, which is Aquarius's ruling planet, but their ruling planet is also Saturn, which is your ruling planet, right? And so Saturn again is the planet of ambition. This is where you are creating very healthy boundaries. This is where you're focused on your long-term goals. This is where you're focused on your money. This is where you're focused on your business. You're focused on your security. Plus we have the Magician card, which is Mercury, which is retrograde right now also, right? Mercury being retrograde is the planet of communication. So your energy is fully balanced out. You're not doing a whole bunch of talking. You're not overthinking this thing. Hey, you see people for who they really are. Do they have access to your life? If they have access to your life, it's because you've given them access and you've determined the level of access that you've given them. You had to tap into your strength for that. This is attached to the sign Leo. So some of you all may have Leo in your chart. Also, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Your money is looking better. Why? Because you have taking full advantage of Pluto being retrograde right now. And Pluto is a planet of death, rebirth, right? That's where you're decluttering. You're getting rid of all the stuff that doesn't serve your highest purpose. And as a result, what's being replaced is money. I've been giving this example, and I want to share this with you all. When we talk about decluttering, I want you to really keep this at the forefront of your minds, Capricorns. When you remove stuff from your spiritual house, it's very much like you decide, I'm going to go into every room of my house and I'm getting ready to donate to Salvation Army, Goodwill, or whatever other organization I'm going to donate to. Once you get that trash bag or those boxes or whatever, and you put that stuff in that box and you take it out of your house, your spiritual house and your physical house, you got to ask yourself, why in the world would I go back to Goodwill or Salvation Army and go repurchase things that I've given away, right? The same thing that you remove from your house, your spiritual house. Why would I go back and bring that stuff back into my house? I would be crazy. Or why would I go and fill those spaces up or those rooms in my house, my physical house and my spiritual house, that block entryways, this is like the show Hoarders. Why? So once you remove that stuff, now you can see the baseboards, you can see up in the corners, you can see in the cracks and crevices of the place, things are a lot clearer. You can think clear, you feel better. So why would you go back to being that person who was over nurturing? Yes, you're even sleeping better. This is you getting your power back. You're sleeping better. Instead of you focusing on being heartbroken as to why some of those relationships ended, you're getting to the heart of the matter. Like, okay, maybe part of it was me. Maybe I was over nurturing some relationships that didn't need to be over nurtured. Maybe I needed to say no to some people. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. And the universe is replacing what you decluttered with money. Windows of opportunity when it comes to money. Some of you all feel very much alone in the third dimension because you've decided, hey, I'm not putting up with people, I'm not putting up with people who have thrown me under the bus, ran smear campaigns, and we're talking about family members, and we're talking about people that you even consider family members. I'm not putting up with that anymore. But this is what you did. This is how powerful this is, Capricorn. You not only freed yourself, you freed your ancestors. Capricorn, listen, you're breaking generational curses, you're breaking chain. There have been people who have been waiting for you to be born. They couldn't wait. Your ancestors like, ooh, here comes so-and-so into this realm. They about to shake up some stuff. They about to change some stuff. Listen, and you're victorious. Victorious. You need to be throwing up the V sign, VICTORY. Some of you all have been through the fire with some of your family members, but you walked away from that thing and said, you know what? I'm stepping right into my purpose. I'm not playing with y'all anymore. You're wiser. You're more knowledgeable. That's what this owl represents. You, again, King of Swords, someone who is very, very mindful of their position in this realm, right? You're now listening to your ancestors. Your ancestors are so happy with you right now, taking your power back and standing in it. The people around you, family members, there's some family members who will never get it, Capricorn. They'll never understand what you breaking generational chains have done for them. They'll never get it, and you don't have time to even explain. You're coming to the end of a long and arduous path. Some of you all are already on the other side of that because you've changed your mindset. So if you wanted to ask, you wanted to know the question, if you're headed in the right direction, Capricorn, it's a resounding yes. Yes, you are. That's what this gibbous moon represents. You're headed towards a full moon, full illumination. It's a waxing gibbous moon. So yes, you're headed in the right direction. You are on fire. You used to walk around with these blindfolds on because you couldn't believe that some of your family members were not supportive of you. But now you don't care. You took your blindfolds off. Your ancestor says, come on, because you got work to do. You got work to do. Some of y'all have moved on from some relationships in your family. Some of y'all have moved on some relationships with your friends or exes or whomever, and you're never going back. You say never say never? Okay, I'm applying it. You are never going back. Y'all are freeing people. You're freeing ancestors. You're breaking generational curses. The beautiful thing about breaking generational curses is not only are you freeing people from the past, you're freeing people who haven't even been born yet. Yes, you tap into that fire. You are an authoritative figure. This is the Emperor, which is attached to Aries. Some of you all might have Aries in your chart. You have tapped into that fire part of yourselves. You are a leader. You're an authoritarian, father figure. People are looking up to you. Your energy is fully, fully, fully balanced out. Even I'm talking to people who identify as women. Again, you're a Capricorn, you're a nurturer by default, but people are really starting to stand up and take notice and see, wow, this person's energy is balanced out. They're starting to see how much they really need you versus how you were feeling before, is that you really needed them. Here we have the Chariot card. Yes, this is where you're still a sweetheart. Chariot is attached to Cancer. And Cancer is divine feminine sign, just like you are. You're still very kind, you're still very nice, but you are very, very firm. You are not playing games with people. In the universe, again, because you've decluttered that part of yourself where you were over nurturing, the way that the universe is repaying you is in money and power. I see a lot of you all I see a lot of you all traveling, which is great. Another money card. Here we have you balancing out your daily affairs when it comes to money. And so a lot of you all are also recognizing that a lot of the snakes, because when you balance out your life, a lot of the snakes have left your life because you learn how to balance out your life. This is what I'm talking about, Capricorn. It's nothing like a person who is fully balanced out. Your energy is fully balanced out because you weren't living your best life. You weren't having the money released to you because the universe knew at the time, hey, if we release this money to Capricorn, they're going to give it to family members who don't mean them well. They're going to give them to friends. They're going to give them to relationships that just don't mean them well. Hey, that's how it works. Music. Turn on your high vibrational music, listen to your favorite music, and hey, keep winning, Capricorn, because that is what's happening right now. With a lot of you all are winning because you're balancing out your energy. Like I said, your ruling planet Saturn is retrograde. This is where you're going to be focusing on your long-term goals, your money, the whole 9 yards, setting very clear boundaries for people. Being very cautious about who you give certain level of access to, but also what I'm seeing here is that because you all took the action to move on from some of these relationships and you're not looking back, you've learned the lessons. You're not even seeing it as a mistake. You learned the lessons. It is showing that the universe is repaying you and with money. Okay, think of it this way. And I'm going to leave you with this last analogy. Okay, so remember I gave the analogy about taking the bags of trash out and not trash, but donating certain things to Salvation Army. Some of it is trash, but you're not going to go back in the trash and dig it out. You also not going to go back to Salvation Army or Goodwill to go buy it from yourselves again. So now you got all this space in your house. Imagine the universe putting money in the place of all of that, right? Yes, putting money in the place of that, putting friendships in the place of that in your soul tribe. So now you're like, oh my God, if I had known earlier that all I had to do is remove some of this stuff from my house, my physical house and my spiritual house, that it was going to be replaced with this, I would have done it a lot sooner. But now you're looking at it like I had to go through all of those lessons in order to learn it, because otherwise I wouldn't have known better. So now that I know better, I'm going to do better. That's what I have for you, Capricorns. Have a great one. Bye.